Man, bro, I appreciate this hat, bro. This thing,
Hey.
I've been needing a new hat, man. I know the people get tired of me wearing beanies, and I had my head out yesterday, so yeah, y'all gonna see this for all the episodes. Free sponsorship, man. I'm gonna hook my boy up. You're getting a little fam at this point, man. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Fire Never Dies podcast, where no candle loses its flame by lighting another. And today I have with me young Armani, the creator, founder, CEO of Don't Forget to Smile. Dang, am I on the right? Don't Forget to Smile. Did I go the right?
Yeah.
Okay, boom.
DFTS.
Because it's left. Y'all left, my right. Boom. Here we go. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother? Tap me up again, bro. I appreciate the opportunity.
Let's get it, bro.
For sure.
I really appreciate you coming through, man. Blessing the scene.
Absolutely. Blessed to be here.
Yeah, man. What's going on? First of all, how long have you been at it with the brand?
The brand has been officially Don't Forget to Smile since 2020.
Okay.
Okay. But I've been doing like creating and, you know, making clothes, making graphics, things like that since like 2012.
Okay. Okay. And you, how old are you?
27.
Are you 20?
Just turned 27. Yeah.
12. Dang, bro. Hey, so you've been doing this since about the end of high school?
Mm-hmm.
How you got into it? Like,
well, like we was talking about before, you know, Warner Robins don't have a whole lot of creative outlets. Mm-hmm. So it started in high school. I had a graphic design class, and that was the first time I really ever saw art come out of something that wasn't painting or drawing. Mm-hmm. Like it was like straight out the computer. So that shit just really blew my mind, and I was like, well, if you can create with this, like there's no telling what you can do. So it just kind of spiraled me into different mediums, whether it be sculpting. I've made jewelry before, creative directing, photography, videography, just any way I can create and make an idea come to life. That's kind of just what I got into. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was like a bag of rice, like you put a bag of rice in front of me, you like, let's make a portrait. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, let's do that. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you know what you just made me? I'm about to show my age. I'm gonna be 28 today. Bro. So when I was a kid, I don't know, y'all ever made the macaroni
necklaces?
Yeah, and all of that. That just took me back to like I never dang, that's crazy because now we got all this extra crazy art like Roku City and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's like the simplest form.
Started off with macaroni necklaces.
Bro, everybody did, bro. Macaroni, smiley faces and rice noodles and all of that. Dang, that's crazy.
But I was taking it a step further. So y'all was making macaroni necklaces. I was making like macaroni buildings.
You could do that?
No, I was making macaroni necklaces too.
Oh, okay. I would have been like, what the technology we got now, get some AI to make it. How you feel about AI technology? And art, like
it's 50-50. Because I mean, it's like, it makes it easier for the fake to be praised in a sense, but it also makes it easier for creative things to get done. So on the one hand, it's like you can tell the AI, hey, make me a painting of flowers in a field. It makes it, and then you turn around and sell that shit like you made it and call it digital art. You know what I'm saying? And that's not fair. But also, there are, as an artist, there's sometimes visuals and stuff and references that you want to get. So if you're trying to make a picture of a tiger blowing a bubble of bubble gum or some shit, you know, there's not going to be a Google image for that.
Right.
But you can ask the AI to do it. They bring something up and you can reference that to make what you want. So, I mean, I think it helps just as much as it could hurt. But I think robots and machines being able to do shit like that is always going to be a little... for me, like, you know what I'm saying? Robots shouldn't be able to do certain shit for the safety of humans.
Watch the Terminator, bro. I need to see what's...
Watch Our Robot. That's the one.
Our Robot was a great movie.
It was fantastic.
Now, back, like when we saw it then, you can be like, oh, that's an awesome movie.
Yeah.
But now that we are in that age,
you're like, oh, that's fucking creepy. Like, that's my Tesla.
And to be for real, like, I think it was Ian Dunlap or the EYL guys, Earn Your Leisure guys. They was having a discussion, and they was like, if you want to know the new technology that's coming out, just watch movies. Just watch movies.
Yeah.
And you'll know what kind of new tech is coming out. I remember.
Think about it like this, bro. You know how when we used to watch movies, we used to see like them hit a button on their watch and the hologram would come up of the person. That never happened, but we did get Apple Watches where you press the button and you can literally FaceTime somebody on your watch. Like it's the same concept.
Because I didn't know it for a long time, but the watch connect to the camera and all of that, so you can see. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, man, it's crazy how fast that's happening. Because just a decade ago, or maybe even 2 decades, everybody has to play outside. You have to play outside.
Oh, yeah.
Now kids have to have an
iPad. Yes. Bro, kids know how to work iPads before they know how to, like, walk for real. Like, my baby cousin knows exactly what apps to go to find his little kid shows, but can't speak. That's crazy, right?
That's scary.
It's scary as hell. But at the same time,
they learning, they could even be learning from it. But when they don't like physically show it, sometimes that's when it gets scary. Because it's almost like when you think about ideas that never come out of somebody's head, like that. We got to teach these babies got to be talking. Talk to if they now that'd be some good technology though.
What
if they I guess you would have to know
almost like a baby translator.
Talk. Yeah, or a baby translator. It actually like teaches them how to talk, bro.
Baby translators.
That's coming out, bro. It was on Boss Baby.
What a baby translator? Yeah. That shit's gonna sell until it actually gets to the consumer and it don't work. And they realize babies aren't thinking shit. Everything they've actually said to you is what they're thinking. Bye, 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 bye. You gonna buy a machine just to hear the shit you was hearing for free.
Facts, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Technology is just... Because I remember I was in Korea, and I saw a hoverboard for the first time. Like, before I saw it on Twitter, before I saw it on...
You talking about like the two-wheel one?
Yeah. Bro, this little kid was floating in the mall, and I was just like... I noticed it, and I was just like, he moving kind of fast, but he don't have like a natural walking motion. Yeah. And he just passing people I'm like, okay, he might be on a scooter or skateboard or something. Man, that dude came around that kiosk and came towards me. I said, boy, what is that? What is this thing? He was flying, bro. I was like, okay, I'm in the future. And over there, like how, like in every future, like how you saying, like the AI might reference it. In every picture, it's like 1,000 skyscrapers.
Yeah,
that's how they build over there. Like overseas, it's like a whole bunch of big buildings, bro. Like big city everywhere.
So when you hear that, like China or Asian countries are more technologically advanced than America, it'd be like.
Oh, that's fact.
That's an understatement. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. We as the regular public American society, we don't get put on to everything as fast. Like just like how here in Warner Robins Macon area, Atlanta get everything first.
Facts.
We get what come down the pipeline after that. America get what come down the pipeline after everything. And it's not even that. America probably do have it first. But it's the ones that have it that have it. It's the ones that have it first. And then everybody else, if they see like, okay, we'll get it next.
Yeah.
Not for everything, but when it comes to like technology and stuff, because there's some stuff I'm like, God, I've been seeing that. Like, but yeah, man, that's
crazy.
It's kind of scary too. Now that I think about it, hey, don't come for me. No, listen, all you OGAs, other government agencies. I know y'all be peeking in on people's stuff. We just having some conversation.
I do think that to an extent, though, there are some places that should not have access to certain technology. Not yet. Not until they're more developed. Like. Atlanta needs AI. Warner Robins doesn't need AI. We just got a Del Taco. What do we need? What do we need AI for?
But okay,
what would that be? You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. You know what's crazy, bro? It's crazy. Like we talking about technology. Usually I just be all about the gadget.
Yeah.
What y'all got going on, bro? But bro, this right up my alley. Bro, have you seen the new restaurants? Like
Which ones?
all digital restaurants.
Oh yeah, with the digital menus and shit like that.
Digital menus. Your food being sent down the chute to come to you. Like it's nobody at a drive-through window handing you your food. It might be somebody in there that be like, okay, this making sure the robots and machines and tech is working straight, or like a couple of other people to clean up, or you know what I'm saying, just for the minimal human interaction that is going to be going on at that restaurant, if it's even allowed. But it's a Taco Bell, but completely digital, bro. Like
that's crazy.
Pull up. You order your food on the touch screen joint, maybe even talk to an AI person. Maybe that's not weird. Siri, but Sarah.
That's weird.
But we've been talking to Siri forever. Siri and Alexa. We've been talking to them. That's AI tech.
Yeah, but
on the lower, but yeah.
Siri don't work.
Siri isn't.
Siri's not a good woman.
Oh, dang, she listens.
She doesn't listen.
You know she listens.
She listens, but she listens to the wrong shit.
She listening to you right now.
Okay.
You gonna try to open your phone. You gonna have to put in your code. And she'll be like, yeah, you should have been talking shit.
I don't even remember your face no more, nigga. Man. Who are you?
Cause bro, Siri, like it's like a lower form of the AI. It just gets you where you got to go.
Yeah.
But shit like Chat GPT, that shit trying to take you.
Yeah.
Other places. That thing trying to get you out of here.
So I'm finna put y'all on right now. Not only can y'all get close to me, but y'all can get valuable information. GPT, right? It's being bought by Microsoft. So for anybody who likes to invest in Microsoft because they stock is finna go up because they're investing. Come on now.
Put that on my watch. So you into the investing and stuff?
I am, but I don't give it my due diligence. I always like to give activities like that they respect because it's people that really go hard about that shit, and I don't never want to make light of the time they spent to do it. But I am interested in it to the point where I'll do like little research here and there. That's not my passion, so I don't go hard about it like how others do. But yeah, that shit is super interesting, bro. I mean, the fact that you can literally watch a chart and go from being at your mama crib to owning 3 houses, like that's mad interesting. Do I want to put in all the effort to know how to do all of that? No. If someone could just give me the answers, I would appreciate that. But at least I can be honest about that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's good for real, because most people be like, nah, I want to do the work, but then they finally get everything they need to do the work.
And don't do shit.
And don't do nothing.
Don't do nothing.
And it's just be like, bro, like, you could have passed that on to somebody else, or you could have just took advantage of that opportunity.
Right.
Cause like I'm into investing and like to where I understand, like I know if I put 50, 100, 200 each month or each week or however I can.
Yeah.
It's a compound. That's the name of the game. It's consistency and compounding. On what you actually was supposed to be doing. You don't have to be.
I think it helps when you find something that you're actually interested in to invest in. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not really into stocks, don't just go into stocks and be like, let me buy some Best Buy and some Bitcoin. Nah, that's not Bitcoin, but Best Buy and stuff like that. But, if you into fashion, look at fashion houses that you can, invest in, or into materials. You can invest in the cotton or polyester, you know what I'm saying? Or different companies that make that stuff. It's an industry
for all of that. It's 11 sectors, bro. And they got, within them 11 sectors, you can go crazy as far as, it's basically each sector is a different genre.
I'll be real. It's a lot of y'all that smoke. It's a lot of cannabis companies that you can invest in.
Canopy go crazy. Helio, if they ain't been bought out yet, I know they was talking about it, but it's a lot of it's a lot of stuff, man. Like,
facts.
Dude, I love that stuff, and because that's really how the world works. That's how the world works. Like, if you want to know what's going on in the world, look at the stock market.
Yeah,
look at the stock market. If you don't even have to really know what you're looking at. If you're resourceful enough, you can figure it out.
If you can read. If you know what an abbreviation means, you should be okay.
Because they gonna tell you. And that's why, find like different other podcasts, man. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure, man. Those guys, Marketing Mondays, Ian Dunlap, Rashad Bilal, and what is his name? Troy. I can't remember your last name. Listen, y'all probably ain't even gonna see this, but anyway, I'm learning so much Wall Street trap. I'm learning everything, investing off of them, and then like doing my own research. Like if you TD Ameritrade on their YouTube, like each week they'll send, or at least I know for a fact once a month, you're gonna get an instructional video of how to do something beginner, basic level in the stock market, just entry level stuff. And this is a brokerage, like they let you buy the stock, like all of that stuff, like TD Ameritrade. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
they teaching people, bro, like do it. And it's crazy because you see stock commercials more than you really realize, like the Invesco QQQ, like they got a commercial every fucking game. And I don't see out. And that's it. Everybody talk about all the other commercials, but these folks really telling you the truth in their commercial. Like, bro, look, this is what we doing.
Yeah,
I see it all the time. Like, I really like their commercials. Like,
because the stuff that's built to enhance you and better you is usually not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, Housewives has never taught someone risk management or how to solve a conflict. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that would teach you how to do that, it's probably stuff you're not interested in. It's very
how you get into all of this?
Get into what?
All of this, like, because these are major points of personal development. Like, was there something? Because for me, I went through some things in life to get on the personal development like journey and start actually learning about things that better me. Because personal development, like you just said, bro, it's kind of it's pretty boring, bro. Like shit, it's boring, bro. It's boring to be this great of a person, but goddamn it feel good, man.
Right? I mean, growth is boring. Have you ever like tried to watch a flower dry? Oh yeah, watch a tree grow. Like that shit is boring, but I bet that bit big as hell now, and it's you know what I'm saying bigger than it's ever been. So yeah, growth is boring, but to answer your question, I think it just came out of my environment. So, and this is no knock to Warner Robins. Fuck Warner Robins. I'm a creative person, and you know, that's like we was talking about, bro. Warner Robins has no creative outlets at all. Like the most you got is probably you go to school and you're in an art class. So my brain has always been art oriented, and just from being here, I've always felt like I always felt like the person who I wanted to be was just my imagination, and I couldn't actually be that person. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And so, like, that's how Warner Robins had me feeling. So when it was a chance for me to get out and like do something better or be the person who I thought I could be or think the way I thought I could think or, you know, be away from my parents who have also been here. So they teaching me their stuff, but they also teaching me what Warner Robins has taught them. And like, you know what I'm saying? So what set it off for me was just getting away and wanting to be more than what my area was. Like, I never wanted to turn my back on Warner Robins, but I wanted to get out of Warner Robins so I could come back with something. Right. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's really what started it for me, bro. And then just wanting to be the person I think I am. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk big shit about who they are, or, you know, stuff they have, who they know, but like I really want to be the person I'm saying I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was for me. And I'm big on doing unto others as you want done to yourself. So I can't expect you to be real and I can't be real with myself. You know what I'm saying? We can't have this conversation and I don't do real shit in my life, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to have a real conversation with you right now. Like, that just wouldn't make sense. Yeah. So
I really agree with you on that piece as far as like going and then coming back with something. Exposure, I believe exposure leads to expansion. So if you can go be exposed to something, you like what Albert Einstein said this shit, like once the mind has been exposed or experienced a higher level of something, it never goes back to where it was. That's kind of that's real, bro. Like,
no, for sure.
I see life totally different. Like, it's hard for Warner Robins to, or even just the Middle Georgia area as a whole, to, you know, like that local mindset. Like, it's hard for that to really, like, it's times like, dang, I'm acting like a local. I catch myself doing it, but it's really hard for me to get stuck in it because I know that there is more. I'm built and wired to do more So actually having the opportunity to go outside of Warner Robins, I mean, we all had the opportunity. Like we could just get up and go any day, and but actually experiencing other places, having to find ways to make myself better, and like them bumps and those bruises, man.
And I make jokes with the homies all the time, but you know, I'll be like, niggas will stop killing each other if they just went to Disney World. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the experience of going to a Disney World or going to the beach or going to an opera play. Like, I don't like the opera, but I've been to one before. And so now I can have certain conversations with people that you can't have with others. You know what I'm saying? Now I know certain shit and it's just like, once you know something, once you have knowledge, it's hard to go back. Like, if all you've ever felt was Gildan t-shirts, right? You're like, oh, this is a hard shirt, you know what I'm saying? And then you finally get a Louis Vuitton shirt. You're not finna buy another Gildan shirt after the Louis Vuitton shirt. Because you're like, bro, this is crazy. Like, I know too much now. I know what a shirt's supposed to feel like. I know what it can do. So I don't want to go back. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it's all about, bro. Like, when it comes to personal growth, once you know better, do better. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to regress. Like in Warner Robins, once you've seen outside of Warner Robins, like don't come back with the same Warner Robins mindset because you know there's more out there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's why this is cool.
Back in. Don't get roped back in.
Yeah. Don't get roped back in. And that's why I was saying this is cool earlier. Like the fact that you're doing a podcast, I know that's not even anywhere near, I guess, unique in the world right now. But for where we are, this is huge. Yeah, like it might be you and maybe 1-2 other people that's doing this, and I don't even know who they are because this is where you need to be tuned into. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's just big for Warner Robins. You know what I'm saying? There's a place right down the street. They sell like chocolate covered strawberries and pineapples and shit. Seems weird, but like for Warner Robins, that's great. Never had a place like that. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta learn better, know better, do better, man.
Go see some shit, man.
Go see some shit.
It's not about how good you do. It's about how long you do good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all what I got.
That's a bar.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I got that from. I'm gonna let y'all think that I did that. I made that up. I said that. You know what I'm saying? I said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even telling nobody where I got that from no more because that's really like that's how I keep going for real. Like, because it's easy to forget some of the experiences too. Once you get back, like if you be here too long, I've probably been here a little too long. But it's a lot of good stuff going on. So it's hard for me to also up and just leave it behind. I'm really enjoying what's being built. So I actually want to help out with that. Yeah. So I have to reach out to people like these amazing superstars that I can have sit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because the people aren't the problem. The people aren't the problem. The people in Warner Robins are not the problem. It's more so the mindset and the system and the environment. Because I've been living here for God knows how long.
You said it.
The North Side ain't changed since
military.
Yeah. That's it.
We get offered the same thing growing up. And he came up with, you graduated.
I graduated high school in 2014.
I graduated 2010. So it's like another generation, 4 years apart. They boom. You know what I'm saying? It's
we probably know some of the same people.
Absolutely. We know we do.
Yeah.
we know we do at this point. I wouldn't even put it past it, bro. So what big do you have planned next? Like what's coming up?
I have a Valentine's Day drop.
Okay.
So I'm doing that for the brand. Don't forget to smile. I want to have a community activity this year. I'm planning on that. I'm doing one in the city I went to college in Valdosta. Okay. And then I want to do one here in Warner Robins too. You know what I'm saying? Just to get back to the people.
Man, you got turned up down there?
I mean, because it was college. You know what I'm saying?
It's Valdosta.
Shit, I could have went to college at the nearest stop sign and had a fucking blast. You know what I'm saying? I would have had a blast. Would have been piped up. But Valdosta was cool. It's really another Warner Robins, but even smaller and more racist.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I can see that. I played soccer down there. not for them, but going like we used to go play Valdosta, and it always turned bad.
Yeah, bro. That shit get rough out there, but no, it was fun. I mean, life really what you make it, bro.
Yes.
Like even down to, and this may be ignorant to some people, but like for a long time, I didn't see racism. Not saying I didn't think it was real, but like if your mind isn't like focused on that, you don't really notice it. So like if I'm just focused on, well, there was a point, this was when I was slightly naive or too, I was much younger, but it was just like, I'm big on doing unto others as you want done to yourself. So I'm nice to you, I don't see why you're not nice to me. If you're not nice to me, okay, you're just having a bad day. It wasn't, oh, it's because I'm black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like my mindset just don't be on like, oh, people are doing things to me because of the color of my skin. So, you know what I'm saying? For a minute, I really didn't like notice that was happening. But then as I got older, and then especially going into college and shit, I'm like, wow, all this shit is racist. Like everything that's happening to me right now, it's all racist.
I had the same experience as a kid. I didn't see it like that for a long time, bro. I don't even think I probably even experienced like some racism and didn't even realize.
Didn't even know.
As like,
did you go to an all-white elementary school?
It wasn't. I went to Shirley Hills when I finally moved to Warner Robins. I went to Shirley Hills, so that was predominantly white.
Yeah.
The school I went to in Macon, it was a magnet school, but it was like very diverse. But it was all my friends was black for the most part. Like we had one kid, AJ. I don't know where you at in life, but if you seen this, still my dog. Mickey, AJ, bro. We had like a clique in kindergarten. It's crazy, and
that sounds like some Macon shit.
It had to be. So, but yeah, we only had one white boy, and then I got really introduced to the like. I became the token black kid growing up. I was the token black kid.
Yeah, same. And I didn't even know I was the token black kid like until I
didn't know
much older.
Somebody said.
Yeah. I didn't even know.
You're a token. Like Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, like we go to DJ's Galaxy Quest?
Like Chuck E. Cheese. All right, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Art on the 100. That's at ART_ON100. That's ART_ON100. Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, OnlyFans, Reddit.com.
Wait, you got OnlyFans?
No. I'm just bullshitting.
I do. Whoever find my link, I cash at you $5.
Oh my God. That's the first month subscription fee. You get nothing. Oh God.
Bro, I really appreciate you coming through, bro.
Man, for sure.
It's been good. We could probably gonna end up doing this again by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep everybody. It's a family thing. When you come sit here, you family, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, don't forget to smile.
You dig.